Hi, my name is Derek, and I wanted to talk about my first ever remote viewing session or remote hearing session. I've been doing the Gateway tapes off and on since last summer, and I really started to get back into it mid-November, and I've been doing 2 to 3 meditations a day using the Gateway tapes. And a couple of weeks ago, about 2.5 weeks ago, I did the remote viewing tape where you are supposed to ask a friend to write down some numbers in an envelope, show you where it's going to be, but not tell you the numbers, and then you try to remote view. So I had a friend 3,000 miles away do this. They wrote it in an envelope. They took a picture of the desk they were going to put it in, and that was that. And I tried to remote view for a couple of days. Nothing happened. So fast forward 2 weeks, I'm laying down to do a Focus 12 free flow. And after a few minutes doing my preparatory process and all that, I start to see like this cloud and then like a little window portal in the middle that was starting to show me a desk. And at first I thought it was my desk because there was a couple of crystal spheres on it. And then I was like, wait, no, that's not my desk. Oh, I wonder if that's my friend's desk. And as I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, I wonder if the numbers are still in there. I wonder if I could see the numbers. And then everything went black. And I was like, oh, all right, I lost it. And then in my right ear, in a voice that was not my own, I heard 1199, 1199, 1199, 1199. And then my first thought after hearing that was, she would have picked harder numbers. I don't think she would have picked 2 ones and 2 nines. She would have done like, 2764, just something to throw me off. I was like, all right, well, whatever. I remembered it when I came out of my meditation and I wrote down my experience. And then I sent it over as a text. And I'm like, yeah, I heard this number in my head. It's probably not the one that you wrote down. And then they video chat me and they ran up to their desk showing me, and they pulled open the drawer and they pulled out the envelope, and it was 1199. Not in a different order. It was exactly 1199. So that's when I became where I was like a 70% believer. Now I'm a 100% believer. And I've had other experiences since last week, which has really solidified it. So that's a little bit about my story. That's what my channel is going to be about, is just my experiences with the Gateway tapes, and this thing's called the Gateway Log. So I'd love to hear your experiences if you've had any, because I'm new and I'm just figuring it out.